Jumping into the number 5 side of the top 5 best Black Friday gaming monitor deals is the AOC Q27G3X-MN. Typically priced at $279.99, now on sale this Black Friday for $249.99. If at any point during the video you want to check out any of these 5 deals, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. But let's talk about this AOC. Firstly, this is a 27-inch panel with a 1440p resolution, but the big thing is that this is a mini LED lit VA panel. That means you get a huge contrast ratio and deep blacks with a super high brightness of 556 nits. That's full screen in SDR with 336 local dimming zones. Absolutely nuts. This is the prettiest monitor you're gonna get anywhere near this price point, but today, well, it's even more affordable because of Black Friday. Not just that, but it brings it with performance, hitting 180 Hz with FreeSync Premium Pro, and this also works well with G-Sync. And did I mention that in HDR, this hits over 1000 nits of peak brightness in the highlights? Absolutely nuts. This also has the color gamut to back up the HDR's brightness, covering 98.5% of the DCI-P3 color gamut. This is a genuine HDR-ready monitor. In this price point is insane. On Black Friday, even crazier. This is a very unknown monitor, but it's one of my personal favorites. And before, it was an extremely good value. Now it's even better. But with that, let's move on to the number 4 spot. And that is the GIGABYTE M27U, typically priced at $599.99, now on sale for $329.99. This has a 28-inch screen size with a 4K resolution, and this is an IPS panel, which means you get good viewing angles, colors, and ghosting. Now this hits 144 Hz and has FreeSync Premium Pro, works great with G-Sync, as well as having variable refresh rate through HDMI for the consoles. Ghosting here is impeccable. It's still one of the best that we've ever tested with ghosting, literally being crystal clear. I think it is possibly the single best IPS panel we've ever tested. This is also an excellent choice for Xboxes and PS5s and PS5 Pros, as this is fully compatible with all of the consoles, going up to 4K, 120, variable refresh rate, the whole ordeal, and that is capable because it has HDMI 2.1. But let's talk brightness and colors. This hits 395 nits in SDR and 450 nits in HDR. That again is full screen brightness, so very, very bright. This also covers 90% of the DCI-P3 color gamut with surprisingly good accuracy out of the box. This would also be a great monitor, not just for gamers, but also content creators or just creatives in general, especially because it also has a KVM switch built in. A fantastic all-around 4K monitor, now with a fantastic price this Black Friday. But with that, let's move on to the number 3 spot, which is the Dell S3422DWG, typically priced at $399.99, now on sale for $299.99. Now this is a 34-inch ultra-wide. This has a 1440p resolution, which is 3440 by 1440p to obviously add those extra pixels to the left and right. This is also just slightly curved, and this is using a VA panel. Now if you're also looking at the LG GP63AB, that monitor is currently on sale on Black Friday, and that is also a VA panel. It's also 34 inches. It is a direct competitor to this monitor, and with these Black Friday sales, it's about $60 cheaper. However, this monitor is better across the board, so if you have the $60 extra, this is a better monitor. This hits 160 Hz and is NVIDIA certified G-Sync compatible. This hits 365 nits of brightness in SDR and a whopping 500 nits of brightness in HDR. And again, full screen brightness there. Now comparing that to the LG, we tested that at 300 nits, both in HDR and SDR, so significantly less in brightness. And the Dell also covers 90% of the DCI-P3 color gamut. Ghosting on the Dell is also the best when compared to all of the other VA ultra-wides, which is another reason this is worth it over the LG, as the LG has much worse ghosting than this panel. Lastly, this gives you 4 USB Type A's, with 2 of them being in the chin of the monitor, which I know is a small thing, but it's so nice for convenience. So good. Overall, this is the best budget-friendly ultra-wide on the list for this Black Friday sale. But with that, let's move on to the number 2.5. That's right, I actually give you 6 monitors, so I lied, it's not 5. There's just too many good deals this Black Friday. This is the Alienware AW3423DW, typically priced at $899.99, now on sale for $699.98. This monitor crushes. This is a 27-inch screen size with a 1440p resolution, but the thing that is different about this monitor when compared to all the other monitors so far on the list is that this is a QD-OLED. QD-OLEDs are currently the best OLED technology in the gaming monitor world right now. This is the best technology. This hits 360 Hertz, has FreeSync Premium Pro, works great with G-Sync. Ghosting is obviously crystal clear here because OLEDs have borderline instantaneous pixel response times. Brightness here is also great. QD-OLEDs are typically the brightest OLED typically used for gaming monitors. This hits 280 nits in SDR, with the highlights in SDR hitting up to 500 nits, which is very impressive. In HDR, which you'll probably leave it in 90% of the time because it is absolutely gorgeous, this hits closer to 400 nits in the overall screen brightness and up to 1000 nits of peak brightness. Yes, it is beautiful. Not just the brightness though. Colors are absolutely incredible, covering 99.3% of the DCI-P3 color gamut. That is freaking amazing. If you want not only one of the fastest 360 Hertz monitors on the market, but also the most beautiful one, this monitor is actually a freaking bargain at its $699.98 sale price this Black Friday. But with that, let's move on to the number 2 spot, which is another monitor from Alienware. This is the AW3423DWF, typically priced at $1,099.99. Now on sale, guys, for $759.98. This is, well, it's the ultrawide that I recommend if you have more money. So this is, again, a 34-inch ultrawide with 1440p. This hits 175 Hertz and is also a QD OLED. It is absolutely glorious and a fantastic deal actually for what you're getting. You're getting a lot. This has full G-Sync Ultimate with ghosting being absolutely crystal clear. This has really good brightness, hitting 1000 nits in the highlights in HDR. And just like the previous monitor, HDR is where you're gonna have it in 90% of the time. It is absolutely stunning. This also covers 99.3% of the DCI-P3 color gamut, which is unbelievable. This makes the colors absolutely pop out of the screen, very much like the previous monitor, same technology. And overall, this is the best Black Friday ultra-wide deal that I recommend for 2024. But with that, let's move on to the number 1 best gaming monitor deal this Black Friday. This is the MSI Mag 321 UPX, typically priced at $899.99, now on sale for $799.99. But those numbers do not actually explain the full deal that you're getting. Firstly, this is 32 inches and 4K. Now this again uses the QD OLED technology and is the same panel as the Alienware AW3423DWG, which is my personal daily and is right back there. It is an absolutely stunning monitor. Now that Alienware is priced at $1,199.99 and is currently on sale for Black Friday at about $100 more than this monitor. However, these monitors use the exact same panel, so the MSI has the much better value right now. Now, to put this quite simply, this is the single best gaming monitor currently available to buy. This hits 240 Hertz and has crystal clear ghosting. It really does have quite high performance. It also has great brightness, hitting 1000 nits in the highlights, just like the previous monitors, and having an absolutely phenomenal HDR experience, covering 99% of the DCI-P3 color gamut, so colors are stunning. And then you put all of that together, but then remember that it's a 4K monitor. Yeah, this is pretty close to an end game. It is the single most beautiful monitor that you can currently buy on sale, which is why it's my daily driver. And the fact that you can get that monitor for $799.99, that's an insane steal. But again, if you want to check out any of the 5 or 6 deals in this video, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. And I'll be posting more deals for headsets and gaming mice and maybe a few other things on this channel, so subscribe below if you want to see those. But this is a consumer tech review, and I'll see you guys in the next video.